guys. You guys can say I screwed up. I made a mistake with the motor rebuild. Well, at first it was just going to be a basic rebuild, changing the gaskets, the hoses, cleaning stuff up to make it run better. But then I started hearing things about the motor, how the car ran rich, and it burned oil, and it definitely had carbon buildup. So I was like, oh, I don't want to deal with that. So I pulled the head. That's right. The head got pulled. And what does that mean? Now I'm forced to spend a few $100s to get the head cleaned up. And it's not like if I change my mind, I can throw it back on. Nope, I can't. Once it's off, you have to get the head machined in order to go back on. So I'm going to take it to Story Motors in Massillon, Ohio. I'm going to get it machined. I'm going to get it cleaned up, go back in. I hate myself for doing that because obviously, yeah, it will make the motor last better, run better. But I guess when I took it out, I was thinking of down the road, of how I won't have to pull it a couple months after I get the car running due to blowing the head. But now I didn't think about my financial management right now. Just that head itself is going to cost me almost all my money to clean up. And I was like, oh, that'll be fine. I got parts to sell around here. But then I realized what I have for sale left. All I have basically left is interior. And that's a few bucks there, a few bucks here, a few bucks there again. I don't have enough to build this car and have it done by April. I hate myself for doing that, because all I have is doors, interior, center taillight, rear bumper, maybe a few strut bars. But other than that, that's everything I have for sale. This car definitely will not be done by April. I hate myself for doing that. If I could, I would definitely go back and not remove the head. I wish I would have maybe thought about it more before I did it, because now I'm looking maybe end of summer this car will be running, and I was hoping to be able to drive it to some of the car meets like Soft Grip or Club Loose, or put it in car shows. But now I'm not going to have enough money to fix this car. Kind of makes me upset, but I'm not going to be able to go with my plan if I decided to go with the head, if I was going to replace the head gasket, which at first I was going to do the Felpro head gasket with ARP head studs. But with how little money I have, I'm just going to clean off the head, or the block where the head goes on, and use my top line head gasket, and either order from Wacom Mitsubishi brand new head studs, OEM head studs, or see if I can find a good deal for new ARP head studs, or if any of you fans out there have any like super gently used head studs or new head studs that you're willing to separate with for maybe like $50. That's like my limit, because I'll even go 60, because for $60 I can get the OEM ones, but I can't go anymore. I'm kicking myself in the butt for doing this. It's gonna cost me like $200-300 just to clean this head, and that's like all my money right there. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm still jobless. I've applied at a couple places, haven't heard anything back. So at this rate, the car's not gonna get anywhere. So not sure when the next video is gonna be. I'll probably do some other short little videos here and there, but episode videos for the Eclipse is going to be on its hold. There's not going to be anything happening, because it's going to take at least 3 weeks just to clean that block. I don't know what I'm going to do. So I know this video was kind of sad and depressing. I've been really bummed out. It's what? January 26th, Thursday. I pulled the head last Sunday. So I don't know. We'll see. I also pulled the intake. Might get that cleaned up again. I don't know. It sucks. But lesson learned. Think before I do something. That's a lesson for you fans out there as well. If you're doing this on a budget, think before you do something. When I pulled the head, I was thinking of down the road. I didn't want it to cost me more. I didn't want it to have my car not running again. So that's what I was thinking about. Wasn't thinking about my financial management right now and how much I want this car running or any of that. But not thinking about that punished me even more, because now this car is not going to be running for even longer. My goal was April. April will definitely not be happening. So now it's going to be like June, July, if not even longer, just because of my financial management. I don't know, maybe a miracle will happen and I'll all of a sudden make money and be able to get this car running. But till then, you enjoy. See you guys eventually. Alright guys, update. On my way to Story Motors. Head's in the back. Gonna go drop that off and see what I'm quoted at. Let's hope it doesn't cost me an arm and leg.